probably seen the title of the video, and yes, I'm wearing a baseball jersey, but I don't have any NBA jersey, so you can suck my ass. So basically, what we're doing today is wait, actually, Storm, you explain it, because this was your idea.
Basically, I've made templates for all the sports, right? For us to constantly be able to do predictions yearly. However, I don't know if I told you, basically, I have like the empty one saved, and then underneath I just copy and paste it and put my stuff. That way I can always just send it to us so we can do it whenever. Yeah, so we are doing 2023-2024 NBA predictions towards the end of the season because less than a week left to go right now.
Yeah, because currently it's the 9th of April, and you said that the season ends on Sunday, so.
Yeah, I'm curious. Who did you have as your MVP of the season?
To me, it's the obvious answer. But no, I didn't put Jalen Brunson. I did not put Jalen Brunson in there.
I was waiting for you to say Jalen Brunson.
Nope. I had a lot of options to pick. I think I know yours. Might be the same as mine, actually. I have no idea. There was a few options I had. I was thinking Doncic. I was thinking Jokic. I was thinking Giannis. Jalen's obviously on there. And LeBron sneaked his way into my cerebellum with thinking of the MVP, but I don't think he's gonna get it. I think that the MVP is gonna go to Jokic.
I have the same exact thing.
Yep, I knew it. Yep.
All right, so I had the same thing. My thing is, I don't think it's going to be Shea from the Thunder because he just doesn't get rebounds.
Yeah.
If we're talking about the all-around best basketball player this year,
oh yeah, he's literally he's been the best player in the league for like the last like 2-3 years. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins that. If it doesn't go to him, then then that's a robbery, honestly.
I kind of agree. The other thing I took into account with this too, though, was the fact that the Nuggets, even still to this day, have a chance to have the 1 seed in the West at the end of the season.
Exactly, yeah.
The Mavericks are probably at best going to get the 4 seed.
Yeah.
I have Luka's jersey on today, you know? I represent it. Yeah, I just don't see Luka getting it, unfortunately. He's had a great season again, but...
No, but
literally, like, bro.
Literally, the reason why Doncic won't be winning MVP is because Jokic exists. That's literally the reason why.
Exactly. And I like that you mentioned LeBron in the conversation. Only reason I didn't put him in the conversation, I have been trying to all year on the podcast, which he is in the conversation. He's having a career year in like 9 stats. But my thing is the Lakers are still somehow fighting in the play-in potential.
Exactly.
6 seed.
Right.
I mean, I just can't do that.
Right. If Jokic wasn't there, then the Nuggets would probably be in the Lakers position and struggling like a motherfucker. Jokic is like the Aaron Judge of Nuggets right now.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and say he's like the Juan Soto.
I mean the 22 Yankees, because when they were struggling towards the in the second half, Judge was just putting on the entire time, and yeah, the Yankees wouldn't even have made it to the playoffs without Judge.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. To be fair to the Lakers, though, I will say this. The West this year has phenomenal records. Like the Warriors or whoever wins the 10 seed play-in spot for the West.
Yeah.
That's still like the best 10 seed we've ever had all time. All the teams have winning records in the West. That's just how bad the East has been and how much the West has just dogged the East. Defensive player of the year. Who do you have?
There was one obvious answer for me. There was one obvious answer. I was just looking up the defensive stats, and I think there's one obvious answer. You probably have him too. While I was looking them up, they showed like odds of players winning defensive player of the year, and this guy's odds were like up through the roof, so he's probably gonna get it. A certain guy by the name of Rudy Gobert.
That's not who I have.
Really?
Yeah, I have Spurs center Victor Wembanyama. You mentioned stats defensively. He's wiping the floor with them. I know the Spurs are horrible and have one of the worst records in the league. However, if we're talking purely defensive monster, that's why I have Victor. I just don't see Gobert getting it. Between them two is whoever's going to win it. It's either Gobert or Victor. It's just Victor some games for like some stretches is literally averaging like 8 blocks a game. How crazy is that?
Oh no, that's insane, yeah.
And the other thing is blocks and steals combined. He literally for like the last 5 weeks has had more combined than all of the last 10 defensive player of the years. To me, that's why. I could see it going either way, especially though because Victor said give it to Gobert because next year he's not winning it.
Yeah, well, yeah, because that's why I didn't put Victor as well, because it's his rookie. Does NBA does rookie of the year, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to Victor, no matter what. That is 100% going to Victor. I don't see it going to anybody else. That's why I didn't put defensive player.
That, of course.
No, you didn't.
Oh my goodness, I didn't. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but yes, thanks for bringing it up because I totally forgot to put it. Yeah, it's gonna be Victor.
Yeah. Clutch player of the year. Who did you put?
I put Lakers forward LeBron James.
I put Bucks Damian Lillard.
Okay, that's good. I have LeBron just because the amount of comeback games from the Lakers, and largely LeBron is leading in those comeback games, and also in the fourth quarter and clutch baskets, LeBron has the most in the entire league by like 23. Dame is up there. I don't know if he's like third or fourth.
It's pretty neck. Yeah, it's neck and neck between them. Yeah.
Yeah, and the other reason I have it is because I think the Lakers might end up with a better record than the Bucks at the end of the year. I don't know if it's possible, but like it's close.
You know, with the Bucks, the way they've been playing the last few games, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, well, the thing is, that's what I was mentioning earlier about the whole West seeds being like the 10 seed's probably going to be the best 10 seed of all time.
Yeah.
It's because, like I said, the East has been getting dogged. The play-in through the 6 seed through the play-in for the West is the exact same fight as the 2 seed for the East right now with the Bucks, the Knicks, the Magic. They all have the same records basically.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also why I have the Lakers.
Got ya.
6th man of the year. I'm curious who you had.
So I didn't know what this meant. I was like, 6th man of the year. What the fuck is that? So I looked it up. Naz Reid.
Oh my goodness, yes, I was hoping you had the same guy I had. Yep,
Yeah.
Naz Reid. Yep.
Yeah.
Timberwolves forward/center. Dude, he is so good.
Yeah.
He single-handedly makes the Timberwolves better every time he's on the floor. Defensively, offensively, it doesn't matter. Currently, they haven't had Karl Anthony Towns for a while. Naz Reid filled his role like nothing. I mean, it's just amazing.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm glad we had the same person. I was really hoping we did.
Coach of the year. I'm really curious to see who you put.
Okay. I don't know if we agree.
Okay.
I have Knicks Tom Thibodeau.
I did not have Knicks, not Tom Thibodeau. I did not.
Okay, I'll explain why I have Knicks Tom Thibodeau. I have the Knicks because Tom Thibodeau's always been known as a defensive coach.
Yeah.
And we've had so many injuries, and yet the Knicks still have a chance to win the 2 seed in the East. The way he's coached this team to just defend every team, because that's the other thing. One team you don't want to verse, I don't care what team you are, is the New York Knicks.
Yep.
You are not going to have any of your averages, because the Knicks are a defensive monster. So, like, that's why I got him, because he's, like, taken teams from struggles. The thing is, I'd give it to a top seed, but the thing is, it's that, like, the top seeds are really mostly just outscoring teams with their stars. The Knicks are actually, like, game planning from the coach, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So, for me, I had, I can't pronounce this fucking guy's last name. Mark Daniel. I think that's how you pronounce his name?
Yep, the Thunder, right?
Yes. Yep.
Mark Daniel.
Just the team that he has around him and the coaching and stuff like that. I mean, they're probably gonna win #1 seed in the West. So, I mean, they kind of.
Fair enough.
I just thought the Knicks, for me personally, the Knicks was probably the too obvious of an answer for me. So
I get that. I had the Thunder up there. The other team that I had though up there was gonna be the Nuggets. Mike Malone. I know you said the Thunder are probably going to get a 1 seed. I think it's the Nuggets are getting the 1 seed.
Well, another thing was, Nuggets. I mean, they won an NBA championship already, so I didn't even take that into account.
Yeah.
So I was like,
that's why on the East I didn't put the Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla into account.
Right. Yeah. Right.
They're just miles ahead.
Right. Yeah.
I don't have this on the list. I don't know if you want to do a little prediction. So West 1 seed, you said Thunder, right?
Yeah.
I had Nuggets. What do you think? Oh wait, I do have this part on the list. The West play-in. Who do you think that is not on that list is going to wind up with the 6th seed? It's a tough race right now between the Lakers, Kings, Suns, Warriors, Mavericks. So that's why I'm saying the 6th, because there's one extra team.
If I had to guess, it would probably be the Mavericks.
Okay.
Just like I said, the division that's in this fucking competitive shit. So
I have the Mavericks or the Lakers. I'm like 50-50. It really depends on tonight's game.
Gaia.
All right. So what are your 7 through 10?
Okay, so East play-in 7, 8, and 9, 7 through 10. I have Magic, Heat, Bulls, and 76ers.
You have the Magic in the play-in?
Yeah.
I don't think the Magic are even gonna be in the play-in. I think they're gonna be like top 3 or 4 seed. I was also gonna ask you top like 2 through
brother, I'm not
4.
I'm not gonna be able to name most of the fucking teams off of my top of my head. So
I know because I was gonna say the other like big debate right now is the 2 seed through the 4 seed between the Bucks, Magic, and Knicks, because those 3 are pretty much the seeds they're gonna land in. That's why I was confused with the Magic, because I was like, wait, what?
When I was making the list, they were close to the
Would get in?
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
yeah.
All right, so who do you think wins the 2 seed though?
It would probably be the Knicks if I had to guess.
All right, I'm riding with the Knicks too. I think the Knicks go 3-1 or 4-0
Yeah.
in their last 4. Well, actually, it's 3-0 now because they already won tonight.
Yeah.
My East play-in seeds, I had the 76ers as the 7 seed, Heat as the 8 seed, the Hawks as the 9 seed, and the Bulls as the 10 seed.
Well, I'm happy that we got Heat as the 8th seed. I'm happy we agreed on that.
Yeah, my thing is the Sixers just got Joel Embiid back.
See, and that's why I wasn't sure where to place them, because I figured they would get in, but I didn't know where in the seeding they would go. They would probably look more like a 6 seed or a 7, I meant, than the Magic do.
If Embiid never got injured, the Sixers would probably be the 2 seed. That's why I just put him at 7. I feel like as soon as he came back, I mean, he came back, right? Not last night, but the night before, Tyrese Maxey had 52 points.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as Embiid's back, the whole team's just like, all right, we know how to play again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I just don't have faith in the Hawks and the Bulls. To me, that was like either or.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so who do you have in the West?
I have to update this now because the Rockets are eliminated. I had them as the 9 seed, so I'm gonna have to switch it up. I'm gonna have to switch. So, 7th seed I had Pelican. 8 I had Kings. 9, which was originally the Rockets, I'm gonna switch to the Lakers. Number 10, I have the Warriors.
Okay, I like your picks. My 7 seed is the Lakers. I just don't think they'll get the 6th seed. However, when I made these, the Lakers were on an absolute tear. Right now, I'm kind of shaking, thinking that we might actually have the 9 seed, like you said, because I don't know what's going on in this Warriors game, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We both had the Kings at the 8 seed. The Kings have the toughest schedule, I believe, or one of the toughest in the last 4 games. I have the Suns as the 9 seed.
See, I thought the Suns were gonna be up higher, so that's why I didn't put them in.
The Suns have a terrible dude. They gotta play the Kings, the Nuggets, I believe, and they play the Clippers twice.
Oh, that's
Yeah, they're getting dogged, I think. But then again, here's the thing with the Suns. You might be right. The Suns, you never know what to expect. They're 50-50 if they're going to win or lose every game of the year this year. You
Yeah.
never know who's showing up and who's not. And then, yeah, we have the Warriors at the 10 seed. I have the Pelicans having a playoff spot without being in the play-in, just because I think it is like going to be hard to knock them down. However, I can see it happening. But yeah, solid picks from us.
yeah.
So, all NBA first team.
Okay.
I want to hear your list. If we both had the same MVP, number one's Nikola Jokic, right?
Yeah. I had Shea Gilgeous.
Yep, that's my number 2.
I had Luka Doncic.
That's my number 3.
I had LeBron James.
That's my 5.
And then I have Giannis in there.
Giannis is my 4.
We had the same exact.
What are the odds?
3.
I thought for sure you were gonna give some LeBron hate.
No, this time, no. I just couldn't. I couldn't.
I'm curious about the second team now. I'm really curious.
Okay, so 1 I had Anthony Edwards.
Don't have him.
Okay, then I had Jalen Brunson.
He's my 2.
I had Jason Tatum,
Don't have him on the second team.
Anthony Davis,
Not on my second.
and then Victor on there.
Definitely not on any of these all NBA teams.
Okay. So we only had 1 in common with the second.
My list is Kings center Domantas Sabonis as the first guy on that list. Knicks guard Jalen Brunson, obviously.
Yeah.
I have Suns forward Kevin Durant. I have Clippers forward Kawhi Leonard.
Dude,
He's also just having a phenomenal
Yeah.
season. I have Cavaliers guard Donovan Mitchell closing
Dude,
out my
it's
second
so
team.
because I was like looking up like stats and stuff, like all the like NBA rosters. It was so difficult to pick the second. First one was so easy. Then second and third, it's like, who the hell did I put? Like I probably switched both of those like probably 5 times before I had the final decision.
I did the same thing, dude. I was struggling with the second and the third team because I'm just like, there's so many good players. Like, for example, you mentioned Anthony Davis, right? Who's the first guy on my third team because I just didn't see how in the NBA media world, because that's who votes for these,
Yeah.
why they would give the Lakers a first team and a second team player. I just didn't see it. Anthony Davis deserves to be on these lists, but I had him at third team. Also, Sabonis this year, I mean, to me, if we're going to look at record breaking wise and everything, Sabonis is over AD.
Yeah.
So I want to hear your third team now.
So I had for number 1, I had Tyrese Halliburton.
He's my 3.
Okay. 2, I highly doubt you have. This was a shot in the dark, literally, just because he's going on a crazy tear. Dante DiVincenzo.
Absolutely don't.
Yeah, I figured. Then I had Sabonis, who you had in your 2. Then I had Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
And then
Also on my-
I think people just forgot the fact that this guy was going like 10, 40 plus games in a row. Joel Embiid.
He's not eligible.
Oh, is he not?
The new rule that they made last offseason, entering this season, is you have to play 65 or more games to be eligible for any award.
Oh, that is such horseshit.
Trust me, I completely agree with Joel Embiid, but he's not eligible. That's why he's not on my list.
Okay, then who's your center on that then?
Well, I had Anthony Davis at
He's
the center.
I thought he was. Is he a
He
center?
majorly plays center this year. Yeah. He can play both positions, but I mean, this last year he's majorly played center.
Well, shit.
No, it's okay for you to have him as a forward though too, because like he does.
Yeah,
play
that's why. Yeah, I
forward.
have him as a forward. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I had him as a forward.
That's why I was struggling with Sabonis and AD even, because I'm sitting here going, I could have them both on second team
Yeah.
and switch one of them to a forward.
Yeah. Well, shit. Fuck.
It's all right though, because trust me, I'm with you with Embiid, dude. Embiid needs his flowers,
Yeah, because the start of the season.
and he was gonna be the MVP this season before he got injured.
Yeah, literally. I was like, people forget about that or what?
My third team, Anthony Davis is 1. I have Jason Tatum on the third team. Reason being is he's got a stacked roster around him. He hasn't really been being a main superstar because they've all kind of just been contributing. Also, his stats are worse than Jalen Brunson, so I don't know why Jalen Brunson is not in the MVP conversation. Just putting that out there. I have Pacers Tyrese Halliburton. My 4 is Magic Paolo Banchero, and then I close it out with Kings guard De'Aaron Fox.
God, okay.
Very solid list though.
Yeah.
Defensive first team. Who do you have?
Rudy, obviously. I have Jaren Jackson Jr. Victor Wembanyama's in there.
Okay.
Anthony Davis is in there, and Bam Adebayo is in there.
Okay. I have Spurs Victor Wembanyama because
Yeah.
I think he's
Yeah.
running deep boy. I have Bucks Giannis. I have Kings De'Aaron Fox. Swipe it for a reason. He'd just be stealing everything.
Yeah.
I have Thunder Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah.
I have Timberwolves forward Naz Reid.
Gaia.
I hear your second team.
So I had Giannis in my second, and the first one on my second team. The reason why, because like look at how the team's doing right now. I mean, it was doing.
Yeah.
And then I had Jared Allen, and then I had Derek White,
Solid.
Draymond Green, because purely he would just beat the shit out of people. I mean, if that isn't defense, I don't know.
I like that a lot.
Then I had Karl Anthony Towns in there.
I like that pick. I struggled between putting Cat on the list, so I didn't. I have Rudy Gobert as my first person on my second team. I have Anthony Davis as the forward center for the second part. I have Chet Holmgren from the Thunder. I have Cavs guard Donovan Mitchell and Mavericks Luka Doncic. Solid defensive list from us though.
Yeah.
Real solid.
So for NBA all rookie team, where I'm gonna go in order and see if you have the same. Okay.
Okay.
Number
I like
one, Victor, right? You have Victor number 1, right?
this. Definitely.
Okay. 2, do you have Chet Holmgren in as number 2?
No.
You son of a bitch. Okay. Well, that's gone out the window. Do you have Derek Lively in there?
He is in there, yeah.
Do you have Brandon Miller in there?
Yep.
And do you have Cam Whitmore in there or Whitmore?
No.
Fuck.
All right, so my list goes Victor at 1, obviously. My 2 is Brandon Miller from the Hornets.
Okay.
He's going to be the next big three-point shooter. My 3 is Chet Holmgren.
Okay.
My 4 is Derek Lively, too.
Yeah.
My 5 is Warriors guard Brandon Podziemski.
Yeah, I saw that. I was kind of just like, I don't know. He just wasn't really moving me too well.
Without Brandon, the Warriors would probably be the Spurs right now, eating-wise. The thing is that Klay Thompson has been so off this year, and so is like 90% of the roster. Brandon has really like shined in his role. But also Cam Whitmore is still just a great player this year too. I just kind of also figured they'd gas the Warriors anyways.
Right.
So that's my pick.
Gaia. That was honestly pretty good freaking lists for our late NBA predictions. Yeah, we pretty much we got it. We agreed on quite a lot of shit. There was no like debates or anything.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought for sure we were gonna get into a heated argument about LeBron because I thought you were just gonna come in here guns blazing against him on the first team.
No, I know. No, I mean the stuff that he's doing. I mean, like you said, no, doing shit for all 9 stats. I mean, how can I not put him in there? Even though I don't like the guy.
I respect it. But yeah, I guess that's our video.
Yeah, that's our video.
Yeah.
So hopefully this will be out before the season ends and whatnot. Before the comments come freaking raging at me again. No.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they get so mad for no freaking reason. It's ridiculous. Well,
Wait.
ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.